Hey, this is Jerry Visca, the publisher of Defyeneurs, and welcome to the Influence Project, one of the most inspiring issues of Defyeneurs Mag that we have ever taken on. And man, are we excited, because today we are live with Christy Press of California. Christy, welcome.
Hi, welcome. Thank you so much, Jerry. I appreciate it.
Christy, I'm so excited. I literally couldn't sleep last night preparing for this live interview with you. You know, I had the pleasure of publishing you earlier last year in a very special edition of the Top 50 Relationship Marketing Tips. And I was really captured by your amazing light and your beautiful energy in that issue. And just, I wanted to go further. I wanted to really expand on that amazing conversation. So I want to start off with a quote that you share, which I really think sets the tone for your amazing profile. It goes like this: I hope for people to encourage one another to greatness because they want others around them to be happy. So share with us, why and how do influencers shape our world?
Oh, gosh. I definitely think that influencers make the world go round, right? They set themselves apart from the masses, and they take on the incredible possibilities that only people think about or dream about. They actually take action to the dreams and the desires that they want, while most of the masses sit back and say, I can't do that, or I'm not possible to do that. And so the influencers of the world are the ones that decide to break away and influence and motivate and move that desire within all those masses, if that makes sense. So
I love it. Let's stay in that for a minute. I love what you just said, the ones that break away, they make the world go round. And I look at you and I look at you and I'm inspired, and I know thousands of people in your universe are looking at you and they're inspired because you took action on your dreams. You chose to break away from the masses. Like, reflecting back on when you finally made that decision that, Christy Press is going to dream bigger. What did that feel like for you?
It was definitely scary. I can be honest. It definitely was scary, wanting to know, to be that lone ranger out there. Do I do this? Do I not? Because we are, from a very young age, we are told, what to do and how to do things. And you've got to stay in the stereotype of, how you grew up. And like I said, to break away from that, it was something that I knew I had to do, not just for myself, not just for my children, but for anyone that I could represent out there in the masses, to say, you're just like me, and we can go and live the dreams and influence anyone, whether it's one or thousands. You've got to take that one step. And so scary, but also very, very exciting to be able to live my purpose the way I'm supposed to.
I love how you shared that, conditioned from a very young age, and you're right on with that. And I see you growing and supporting others, and it's just remarkable. There's another quote you shared, goes like this: I want others to grow, feel supported, and that someone, me, believes they can achieve greatness. I think that's amazing. So, Christy, share with us, what's your intention for influencing others?
My intention is exactly that. I think that just pretty much sums it. My purpose is for people to know that they do have that greatness, that purpose inside them, and for them to realize that they have something that somebody else needs. It's remarkable that people don't feel that they're worthy. They don't feel that they're important. They don't feel that they're great. They don't feel that their purpose is ever being met, because they're stuck in some vortex of negativity, life experiences that have put them there, and they just cannot figure out how to break away. And what I really want people to know is to be able to think about it beyond themselves. Think about it beyond what you've been through and that you aren't good enough, but think about those experiences that have happened to you for a reason, for you to either, motivate and grow, but also to be able to speak to someone else that has also gone through that same thing and needs that influence, needs that person to say, hey, I'm right there with you. I've been through that. I'm on the other side. I promise you're going to be okay. And that's what I really feel is something that is so much needed out there. in the world, all around.
I love that. I love that. People are stuck in their life circumstances, but they can choose to get out. So let's stay with that for a bit. I mean, I know you have a very growing team and amazing people in your universe around you, and you've become quite an influence, in their lives. What's that one top tip? Just that one top tip to help a listener who has felt stuck for so long?
It's time to break away, because what you're doing right now in that stuck in that vortex is not serving you, right? You're still doing the same thing. You're feeling the same way day after day, month after month, year after year. So my question to you is, why not make a change? Why not take that first step to something that is insanely scary? Don't know if you can do it, but why would you not even try if nothing in your world has changed the way that you're being right now?
I love it. Why not take that first step?
Yeah, take the first step. Why not? What is there to lose? Honestly, think about it. If you did that, what is there to lose? You're in the same spot. You didn't lose anything. But what if you took that step and something changed? That's the positive.
I love it. My first book that I published back in 2007 was called What Have You Got to Win? And I see that with you. You don't ask yourself so much, actually, what have you got to lose? But imagine if the world started asking themselves, what have I got to win, by taking that first step and building momentum. And that's certainly what you're doing. And I really, it's a really profound statement. So there's another quote you share, and it really touches me. It goes like this: we have the amazing power to change anything we want. And I want to leave the energy of realness and belief in human kindness. I love that. And I love the timing of that alarm, because it's perfect, because it's waking me up too, right? Waking the world up. But that's real. And, that's what I love about these types of live interviews. Share with me, what change, Christy, do you wish to influence in the world?
The change that I want people to, to leave, I guess the change that I want to start to have a ripple effect is just that it is okay for you to be who you are, because that's the most authentic way to get across to people, to influence people, to inspire people, to motivate people, is when you are who you are. Because like I've said before, being real, being the person that you're supposed to be, that God put on this earth, you are an original. You're not a knockoff. You're the original. And if people would just embrace that themselves, they would have so much change in the world just by influencing one person. People get caught up that they need to be like this, or they need to make this kind of money to be able to influence, or they need to be in this kind of job before anything that comes out of their mouth is important. And that is so not true. We all have gifts and talents that need to be out in the world. There's a reason for that.
You share this legacy of badassery. That is an awesome word. Christy Press is a badassery. So tell me a bit about that word.
Badassery is, I try to put a little spin on, of course, the word badass. What does the badass mean? It means, you don't put up with any crap. You live life on your terms, maybe even a little on the edge, and you get it done. But all with it wrapped up with a beautiful bow of grace. I can speak my mind. I don't worry about what people think or say in those aspects, knowing that I am there for a purpose. But I also have the heart, like the biggest heart, to help people, to mentor people, to love people. It's just the people that I meet, even through, my relationship marketing business, it's unreal. I just met a woman yesterday that joined my team in Colombia, and the amazing story of her having to leave her home with her 3 children. She was a strong woman to say, no, I'm not going to do this. And she had to flee her home and with nothing, just the clothes on her back, and make a new life. And for me, those are the inspiring stories. And so for me, that's something of badassery. She had to go and be who she needed to be to protect her children and everything, leave everything behind, and then go conquer that and make something new. And that's what the most incredible part, I think, is. Yeah, that's definitely the part that defines badassery.
And I love that you've got your little ones with you. I think that's so cool. You know, so you're being published in a book. It's my 15th book called Influence, along with 10 other women that are inspiring change in the world. Just give me some thoughts on your reflections on what does it feel like to know that you're being, you're representing this amazing energy in this book.
Oh my gosh! One, it's an absolute honor. I mean, I can't even think of any other word other than that. To be a part of a project with other amazing women that have gone through so many things in their lives, and it's all different. We're all different, and we've all gone through all these things, and been able to, we've been knocked down, we've been rock bottom, and we have found our courage. We have found our badassery to conquer and realize that we are worth more. And to be able to, be published in this fashion of an influencer has been a dream of mine since I was 15. It's something that I always knew that I wanted to inspire, I wanted to motivate, I wanted to encourage people beyond people that I even knew, and had no idea how that was going to happen. And now at the age of 40, 5 kids later, living my life that I've lived of ups and downs, and seems like more downs and thought that it would never happen, to it then now coming to fruition is just so surreal. So it's an incredible opportunity. And I'm just overwhelmed by the joy of it, to be honest with you.
I love it. It's a real honor for me to shine a light on Christy Press. I call this profile Real Belief, and it's exactly what this live interview is like. It's real, it's raw, and it's badass, and it's a badassery interview, and it's on pages 26 and 27. Christy Press, published in the new Influence issue of Defyeneurs. Christy, I want to thank you for, on behalf of everyday people worldwide doing extraordinary things, just for contributing your amazing influence to this issue of Defyeneurs. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Appreciate you so much.